This is Housing News 360. The headlines: Ogun Police Commissioner vows to curb land grabbing, open grazing crisis. Lagos seals public toilets over illegal sewage disposal. National grid collapse causes nationwide blackout. From the foreign scene: concerns over temporary occupancy in Wanchai government building. The Ogun State Commissioner of Police, Dr. Lanre Ogunlowo, has reiterated his commitment to upholding the rule of law and ensuring peace in the state, particularly in Yewa land. He made it clear that his administration would not collaborate with land grabbers and warned that anyone found engaging in such activities would face legal prosecution. Dr. Ogunlowo made this statement during a strategic meeting with the chairman of the Ogun State Oba's Council, Oba Dr. Kehinde Olugbenle, who is also the paramount ruler of Yewa land. Discussions focused on strengthening security in the region, with Oba Olugbenle stressing his dedication to maintaining peace. However, he expressed concerns over the destruction of farmland due to open grazing by herders, calling on the police to implement sustainable security measures to prevent rising tensions between herders and villagers. In response, the commissioner assured traditional rulers that the police command would take strict action against herders who deliberately destroy farmlands. He acknowledged that the recent incident had escalated conflict between farmers and herders, leading to unrest in the region. He further stated that an immediate investigation would be launched to identify those responsible and ensure justice is served. The Lagos State Building Control Agency (LSBCA) has marked makeshift structures, shanties, and illegal developed buildings in Otumara mainland local government area for removal. LASBCA General Manager Gbolahan Oki stated on Wednesday that all due processes were followed before marking the structures, including issuing statutory notices such as quit notices to affected occupants. According to Oki, the removal of these illegal structures became necessary as they had become hideouts for miscreants engaging in illicit activities, posing a security threat to the community. He emphasized that the state government aims to restore order in the built environment by enforcing compliance, which promotes safety, legality, and sustainable urban development. The Lagos State Wastewater Management Office has sealed public toilets at Katangua Market for illegally discharging sewage and untreated wastewater into the environment. The affected facilities include 2 public toilets inside Ile-Epo Market along the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway. According to a statement from the Lagos State Wastewater Management Office, operators of these toilets were caught using pumping machines to discharge untreated wastewater into public drains, causing environmental pollution and exposing residents to communicable diseases. The Enforcement and Compliance Officer of the agency investigated and confirmed the illegal activities before sealing the toilets. The statement emphasized that such actions pose serious environmental hazards and the state government remains committed to curbing pollution and maintaining public health standards. The President General of Nigerian Market Women, Folashade Tinubu Ojo, has called on the federal government to implement a large-scale housing scheme for market women across the country. During an advocacy visit to the Minister of State for Housing and Urban Development, Abdullahi Atta, in Abuja, she urged the government to address the accommodation challenges faced by women traders by providing affordable housing. She presented a proposal requesting the construction of 3,600 housing units nationwide, with 100 units allocated to each of the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Tinubu Ojo emphasized the crucial role market women play in Nigeria's economy and highlighted their struggles with housing insecurity, which affects their financial stability and well-being. She advocated for a structured mortgage scheme that would allow traders to acquire homes through affordable installment payments. She also noted that the initiative aligns with President Bola Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda, which aims to enhance citizens' living standards through strategic interventions. She stressed that market women played a significant role in grassroots mobilization for the current administration and should be recognized through impactful policies. Nigeria experienced a nationwide blackout on Wednesday following the collapse of the national electricity grid operated from Osogbo in Ogun State. The outage disrupted power supply across 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, affecting homes and businesses. Major power plants including Geregu, Kainji, Jeba, Omotosho, and Olorun-Shogo went offline, causing electricity generation to drop to about 1,200 megawatts. This latest incident adds to at least 12 grid failures recorded in the past year, leading to financial losses exceeding 229 billion 600 million naira in the power sector. Electricity distribution companies such as Ikeja Electric confirmed the outage and assured customers that efforts were ongoing to restore power supply. However, some key power stations including Egbe in Lagos and Odupani in Calabar remained offline, worsening the situation. The Hong Kong government plans to demolish several buildings in Wan Chai, including Immigration Tower and Revenue Tower, by 2027. In the meantime, these buildings are being filled with temporary tenants, mainly other government offices, to make use of the space before redevelopment begins. However, some critics argue that this decision reflects poor coordination and suggests a lack of foresight in addressing the city's office space needs. Despite ongoing renovation costs, the government continues to lease private office space at a significant cost, raising concerns about the inefficient use of resources. Critics such as Land Use Advocacy Group founder Chan Kim-ching question whether the government anticipates a long-term surplus of office space, pointing out the high vacancy rates in private sector and the looming budget deficit. While some lawmakers argue that utilizing these premises temporarily makes sense, there are calls for more strategic long-term solutions. The government is pushing forward with the Wan Chai North redevelopment project, but doubts remain about whether the redevelopment will attract enough demand to justify its cost.
Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts on Facebook, Housing TV Africa, on Twitter, Housing TV Africa, Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.
Housing TV Africa, your first in housing development broadcasting.